up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in to yet another upload. Today's gonna be a good one. I'm finally revealing the plans that I have for my 2018 Chevy Silverado truck build. But first, I need to find somewhere to film. This place looks desolate and scary enough. Oh yeah, I could film here. Yeah, this place will do, right? Little change of scenery from the last couple uploads. Okay, if you still missed the reveal of this thing, I guess I'll give you one last preview.
Good evening, everyone. The highlights of the news this Thursday. Traffic accident. A Beaver County man is being held for murder. And more later.
And I'll also link the video description to the reveal of this truck in the description below. Now, one of the best things about being a vehicle enthusiast is that we like to take a vehicle and modify it and make it our own. Build it up into something super cool that stands out above the rest. So right now, this looks like every other Chevy on the road. This is my hobby. This is what I like to do, and this is what I like to take pride and interest in. Today is finally the reveal of my plan for this truck. So let me show you. Okay, let's go. First thing I always do to all my vehicles is do a couple modifications on the outside, because that's what really makes it look different from other vehicles on the road. Number one thing I'm doing in 2 weeks now will be window tint. I cannot wait to get the windows tinted as well as the windshield. Normally I do this like within the first week of buying a vehicle, but with my crazy work schedule I wasn't able to, so I finally have an appointment in 2 weeks to get my windows tinted. So that's awesome. Next thing of order will be to wrap my emblems. I want to get rid of the yellow, and I typically always vinyl wrap that stuff black. On like a nice gloss black, they will be wrapped. Since we're on the front end here, all of this chrome has to go. I'm not a chrome person, I never have been. I'm going to be getting all the chrome wrapped white to match the paint of the truck, and that also goes with the rear bumper, because the rear bumper currently is chrome. And I'll be wrapping that emblem black as well. 4x4 stickers, they're red. They don't match my white and black truck theme. They will probably be coming off. The emblems themselves, the Silverado, the LT, the Silverado on the side. I don't know if I'm going to debadge the truck entirely. I might buy black emblems. I'm not too sure, because I think some kind of small chrome touch does look nice sometimes, so who knows. Next order, when the truck gets built and bigger, I may go with a white towing mirror. And when I go with the towing mirrors, I'm going to go with the new style towing mirrors with the lights in them for the turn signals, and I think that'll look really cool. Also, the door handles. I see a lot of people getting the Escalade door handles. I think the Cadillac Escalades have a really cool light up door handle now. Also lights up when you put your turn signal on and stuff like that, and it looks freaking sweet. Okay, what you've been waiting for, the lift. I'm going to probably lift this truck a couple different times, and I'm probably going to have a couple different wheel and tire setups on it. To start, since it's budget friendly and since I just bought the truck, I am going to go with maybe a 2.5 or 3 inch level kit. And when I do that, I may also have to do the control arms. Well, GM trucks in general, their biggest failing point typically is control arms, tie rod ends, ball joints, and if I'm going to lift the truck and stuff like that, I want it to be nice and sturdy. I don't want to be driving down the road and have my wheel fall off. It's a brand new, nice looking truck. So I think I'm going to start off with a 2.5 inch to 3 inch level kit, and I'm going to do a set of 20 by 10 wheels. I'm not going to reveal the wheels yet. And I'm going to wrap them in a nice 33 inch by 12.5 tire. And that'll probably be like the first big exterior setup on the truck. Other than that, exterior wise to start, I'm not too sure. I may take off that front valence. And I think, I may go with the cab light setup because I love the cab lights. I'll probably be getting rid of this antenna and putting in like a bullet antenna, not like necessarily the actual bullet, but something smaller. And then exterior wise, that'll probably be the first setup for a while. And I think, in another year or two, as my bank account grows, I will then probably go with an entire full suspension lift, maybe 4 to 6 inches, something I'm going to be able to run a different set of wheels and tires, and like a 35 inch tire at that point. And then I don't know, I like some of the new Chevy grills that actually spell Chevrolet out and like light up and stuff like that. I may do headlights and taillights at some point. I just, right now I don't know. I need to start with something and build from it. Okay, performance. For right now, at least, the truck is brand new, so I do want to drive it a couple thousand miles, and just in case I need any kind of warranty work done to it. But I probably will start off with like a cooled air intake, and then at that point, I may do something exhaust-wise, maybe like delete like the third cat or something like that. This truck has 3 catalytic converters on it. I might get rid of the third one, maybe a resonator, muffler, who knows. But at some point, a little bit later down the road, I may look into pro charging this thing. Yeah, if I can't have a diesel truck, maybe I could have a pro charged gas truck. And at that point, I would end up doing, full headers, like a full exhaust, everything. So, I mean, this thing might turn out to be a pretty big freaking beast. And then we have the interior. Now, I did settle for the LT trim, so I did not get like the leather seats and stuff like that. So I may find like the leather wrap to wrap the seats. So, at some point I might have leather wrap seats. Everything, instrument panel and stuff, I like the way it is. The only thing I may do is I may upgrade my speakers to the Bose sound system, and I might end up putting some subwoofers underneath the back seat. That's one thing I do miss, is a nice sound system in my truck. So I guess that's really it for now. Now that I say it all on camera, it really doesn't sound like a lot of stuff, but I think once I start digging into it, it's definitely going to turn into a lot. I'm going to find things that I want to do that I didn't do or that I never even thought of, but I mean, definitely to start off, I'm going to go window tint. I'm going to color match everything, black out my emblems, and then I'm going to work on my lift, wheels, and tires to start. And from there, it's just going to go more and more and more and more, and who knows what this thing's going to look like in another year. This is just like a preview. This is just like my current plans. With all that being said, I do want to thank you guys for tuning in again. And I know I've said it 100,000,000 times, but I'm super excited for the build. I hope that you guys would, like to follow along and watch the process and the progress of this thing from, looking like this to, what I have imagined in my head. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you think I should do something that I never even mentioned, or if you have any recommendations on like brand lift, what kind of wheels you think I might like, what kind of wheel tire setup, anything. And of course, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Stick along with the build, please. And that's all I got for you. So thank you, and I'll see you next week.